Hey guys, how's it going? Duj2 here, and welcome back to Fortnite Save the World, and welcome to today's, this week's Q&A video. It is Ask Duj2 Time. Every single week, you guys know that I release a Q&A video, normally on Mondays, and this is that video. In this video, we're going to go through a lot of questions, so we're going to try and go through this fast because there's a lot this week. And of course, we are going to announce the winner of this week's 1,000 V-Buck gift card. You guys can kind of see it there. So every single week, also in this Q&A videos, I will both announce a new giveaway and announce a winner. So this week we've got 1,000 V-Bucks, which we're going to do the same for this coming week. But first, let's go ahead and pick that winner. The way we do that is I ask you guys to leave a comment in these videos, on these Q&A videos. All the comments that are here are going to be put into this YouTube random comment picker. Right there is the video we want. We are going to filter duplicate users, and we're going to pretty much leave everyone else on there. We are going to hit get YouTube comments. It's going to show up how many comments were posted on that video. We had 205 unique commenters. Wow. And then we're going to hit start. It's going to randomly pick a YouTube comment, and there we go. There we go. The winner is MasterWerew, who says, question, how do you get the weekly superchargers? Actually, I'm going to be answering that question. I don't know if it's your question or someone else's, but I will be answering that question in the Q&A part, so stick around for that. Congratulations to you. All you have to do to claim your prize is just leave a comment and just say, hey, I won, or something like that, or yay, or whatever, or send me an email to pigginatti@gmail.com, or come to a stream, or tweet me, or DM me on Twitter, or send me a message on Discord, or anything like that. At me on Discord. There's a bajillion different ways to get a hold of me. We'll verify it's you, and that's all you have to do. So congratulations to you on winning the 1,000 V-Bucks for this week. And again, another 1,000 coming up this week. Keep an eye out, guys, too. Next weekend, or this coming weekend, I will be posting a poll on my community page on YouTube, and you guys will decide what the next prize will be. I have a bunch of different gift cards and some other little goodies that I might be giving away. So if you guys would like to, I guess you need to be subscribed. No, you don't need to be subscribed to that. Just go to the community page and keep an eye out there. That's where I post the daily V-Bonk missions as well, and the updates for that. But anyway, let's continue, guys, and let's jump into this part, which is going to be the crazy part of this video, or the main part of this video, which is the Q&A part. And like I said, we have a lot to Q&A. So let's go ahead and start with the first question, which is from Crispy, who says, question, do you believe a constructed with a base that repairs some durability on traps, such as percentage of X back per X amount of time, or eliminations? That is wonderful. I love that idea. I also love the idea that the more it kills, the more it can last, or maybe its damage will ramp up, or the longer it lasts, or I guess what's it called? It gets a percentage of its durability back the longer it lasts. I like that. I think that's a really good idea and an option, and I would really like to see that happen in Save the World. Next question is from Cyanide, who says, question, is that mustache real? 100% real. Yeah, we need to. It is 100% real, and it is going to continue to grow. You guys are going to see the mustache grow and grow and grow as time goes by. Thank you for your question. Yasser asked, question, did you ever play with A1 Get This Money? I don't think I've ever played with him, but maybe I have. Maybe. But long ago, I do believe he did come to my streams a couple of times. I've been on his streams too. But yeah, I don't know if I've ever played with him, though. He's a very cool guy. Very cool guy. Michael asked, question, don't you think Venture XP should be available throughout all the world? My problem was the days that I was able to play the missions I need to play wasn't available the day that it was available in Twine. I understand they want us to play in Hexylvania. They built us this world. It can get pretty boring pretty quickly. Feels more like a punishment to the point where you're no longer enjoying to play. So no, for the first part, no, I don't think they should do that, but I do agree with the rest of your comment that yes, it is a very boring Adventures. I do believe that Adventures deserves or should have its own map with its own missions, short, quick missions, for different goals, different things, that will keep us going, but like an ongoing mission thing. I think that's what needs to happen, because Ventures right now is quite boring. Storm Gaming asks, question, will a way for non-founders to earn V-Bucks ever come to you, or do you not think so? At this point, I don't think it will, but the possibility still exists. So the current way that we have with X-ray tickets and all that, there is a way for them to bring V-Bucks to other or to players with the adding of different tiers. We had the Founders Editions before, the Ultimate Edition and all those editions. Now we have the base edition that everyone has, can get from the packs. But if they ever bring higher tiers, like another Ultimate or another limited edition or something like that, if they bring more editions, then they can provide V-Bucks for those. Are they going to do it? I don't know, but I really, really hope that if they really want to monetize Save the World further and just in general continue developing it, I hope they do that. Super Carrot asks question: do you feel like Venture Rewards are worth it? Also, if I win the giveaway, who would I get in contact with you? I think you meant how. For the first part of your question, do I think the rewards are worth it? Yes, but barely, because the grind is too grindy, it's too boring, it lasts too long. They need to revamp that. And the second, like I said at the beginning of the video, if you win, all you got to do is send me an email, send me a DM, send me a message, get my attention on Twitter, send me a Facebook message, or post on my page on Facebook. Come to a stream, bajillion different ways. Send me a homing pigeon. I don't know where the home pigeon would go though, but if it finds me, there you go. Next question is from Psychedelic Lonerism saying, question: what do you think is the best set of weapons in the game currently? Okay, I love this question because we have to look at the all the weapons combined. Now, for example, I'm going to take down the question for the second. For example, if we were to ask me what is the best set, and by this I mean like Storm King weapons, vacuum tube, military, neon, Vendor Tech, hydraulic, all these. Now, if you were to ask me just which is the best set in general, I have to go with, of course, Storm King. Storm King, of course, is going to be the best because they're just overpowered. But accessible to everyone is actually going to be vacuum tube weapons. Now, the neon weapons, yes, they are very powerful because they have the Noble Launcher, they have the Mercury MG, and they have the Xenon Bow. And then you want to talk about like the X-ray, the sci-fi weapons, some very powerful weapons there. But the vacuum tube weapons as a whole now have a special perk. And I really need to make a video about this because this is really crazy. The vacuum tube weapons as a whole have a special perk now. I'm trying to look for a vacuum tube weapon here. There we go. Okay, so the vacuum tube weapons have the I need one that doesn't have that. Wow, do I have any vacuum tube weapons that I've developed or worked on at all? Okay, let's just go to my melee weapons, and I know I have one there. All right, vacuum tube weapon, there it is, vacuum tube search. So the vacuum tube weapons now, if you use your core reperks, you can actually do the eliminating an enemy with this weapon causes chain lightning to strike up to 6 enemies, and this perk is available for all vacuum tube weapons. That perk right there makes vacuum tube weapons deadly. It makes them absolutely incredible. And like your question said, which set do I think is the best? I'm gonna have to go with vacuum tube weapons because of that now, because the fact that all vacuum tube weapons have the capacity of getting this, it for me makes it the best set. If I was stuck and they had to say you can only use one set of weapons for the rest of the game, well, first I go with mythic. And second, if they said no mythic, I'd have to go with the vacuum tube set because it is absolutely overpowered what you can do with these weapons. Yes, I plan to do a video on all this because you should see some of these weapons. The tube launcher, the shotgun, the launcher, it's not even fair. It's not even fair how awesome they are. Johannes Johnson says, question: do you think we should have launchpad with glider and save the worlds they have in BR? I think that we could. The only problem with it is that our maps are too small. It's the same reason why when people have asked me, do you think we should have vehicles? Our maps are just too small. If we had gliders and launchpads, we could just build up a little bit, use a launch pad, and glide to the other side of the map or off the map. Because of that, I really don't think that Save the World is ready for that. Maybe we do have launch pads already. Gliders, maybe gliders that would last a certain amount of time. I don't know. I think that there's something there that could be done, or maybe we just need bigger maps. But LG King Fall asks, question: Do you think Save the World will ever get a Twine Peak storyline? And when I say ever, I mean ever. Let's say in 5 years, Save the World will survive till then. If Save the World survives till then, yes, I believe we will get more. Because, and this is something that I'm going to answer in the future too, I feel, and we talk about this on stream all the time, I feel that Save the World, Epic, the developers, have a lot of really, really, really huge plans for Save the World. And just like right now with the clip mission, if you guys have seen the clip mission feels like it was built for a different time. Like the clip mission was supposed to introduce the Ghost Pistol, because no spoilers, the Ghost Pistol is in the missions. So I kind of feel like we are still, like I've been saying for a long time, ever since season like 3 or 4 of Battle Royale, Save the World and Battle Royale split, and Battle Royale went on its own thing, and a lot of the ideas, a lot of the plans, a lot of the maybe voice acting quest lines, narrative quest lines, all these things that they had for Save the World just kind of got left on the back burner. They just got left, put away on the shelf, and now they're being used finally. So I gotta say, from that point of view, I think that's what's going on. And yes, I would not be surprised if they have ideas, plans, or maybe even partial, already coded and everything, an entire new area or an entire Twine storyline, or we're going to space, or we go to a different planet, or we go through a different time. I think there's a lot of potential, and I think there's already a lot there. A lot of ideas that they've already had. Will we ever see them come to fruition? It's up to Epic. If Epic decides to put their support behind it, hopefully they will. Irish Soldier asks, question, hi there. With the upcoming update, do you think that with the Mystic Storm King they'll get a new Unseen Before weapons? Again, like I said, honestly, I don't know about these things, guys. I think that the potential is there, and maybe they've even planned it, or maybe they already exist. They just need to introduce them to the game, but to do that, they need to code them. So again, a lot of these questions, I will say what I've said before, it's a question for the developers, Developer Cloakstar, and you guys know what Developer Cloakstar says. AZ Igazi Lemon says, question, do you think the Gravedigger is still viable today? I gotta say it's viable. Yes, it is viable. The build that I made for it, along with the I'll show it to you guys real quick again. I made a video about it. Did I make a video about it? Yes, I did. I made a video about it, about the Gravedigger, my fire Gravedigger. This Gravedigger build with this hero loadout is viable. It does ridiculous damage, over 40,000 to 60,000 damage per hit, and it's got fire rate. Once you build up the stacks, you can do an amazing amount of damage. I was hitting over 100,000 with a group of people, and you're going to have yourself an 82 magazine. So it can do a lot of damage. So yeah, it is viable. It's not the best by far, not even close. But if it's viable and a little fun, yeah, I'd use it. I have been using it. The Psycho Titan, the Chico Titan asks, question, why do you think the pack should be $5? Personally, it's worth it even if you don't Save the World. $15.99 for 1k V-Bucks, $8. A rare skin, approximately $10. A hero weapon, along with extra tickets, which you convert to V-Bucks, would be another $10. Yes, if you break it down like this. So, first of all, hi, Titan. You're enough. Second of all, it's all Titan's fault. And third of all, the reason why I say this is because they are putting Save the World in the pack. Save the World as an afterthought, it reduces its value so much more. Save the World as something of value should be given value. As you are putting there, all the things that you are putting there, the V-Bucks, the rare skin, the weapons, the converted V-Bucks, you just pointed out all of the items, but you didn't give a price, you didn't put a value on Save the World. The actual Save the World game for me right now has a value of at least $30. Save the World, Fortnite Save the World should be $29.99. That's what I feel it should be. And yes, of course, if you think of it that way, well, that's a great value if you're only paying $15.99 for the pack. But those of us who already have Save the World don't get anything. So we should either get something else, like an extra 1,000 V-Bucks, let's say, just boop, there you go, that's 1,000 V-Bucks, or the game should be less, because the V-Bucks, the X-ray tickets, and the skin and everything like that, You know what? If you were to put this in, say, in battle royale, like just battle royale, the V-Bucks and the skin and the back bling, it would be what, $8.99, $7.99. So to me personally, this should be that. It should be like $5.99, $7.99. That's what the pack should cost, and they should leave Save the World out of there for those who already have it. For those of us who already have Save the World, this pack should cost us $7.99. If you guys don't know what pack we're talking about, it's the Samurai pack that's right here. This $15.99. For those of us who already have it, I don't think we should be paying $15.99. I think we should be paying maximum $7.99. That's what I think we should be paying. Or they should just give us an extra 1,000 V-Bucks. I think that would be pretty fair. I think that'd be fair. I don't know what you guys think, but that's my reason. That's why I think that the $15.99 is not fair for those of us who already own Save the World. AZX Damp says, question, what was your first favorite weapon you had in Save the World? All together now, the Zap Zap. It's awesome. I love it. If you don't know why, look up on my channel. I have several Zap Zap videos. It is a must-have. It is great. Yes, it is not a wonderful weapon later in the game, but from level 1 missions until level 100 missions, it is probably the best weapon in the game. Mr. Fries edited their question. Said, question, can someone tell me how much Save the World costs now, thanks in advance? The only way you can get it right now is during the Samurai Scrapper skin. Oh, sorry, the pack that's over there, so it's $15.99 right now. Pop asks, question, are expeditions worth it for high power level players? Yes, because you're going to be able to get coal, quartz, batteries. You're going to be able to get those things in there, and it is very, very, very worth it. MasterWerew, there you are. There's your question. How do you get the weekly supercharger? Well, the way you get this weekly supercharger is you need to be at least level 122. You have to have completed up to SSD 5 in Stonewood, Plankerton, and Canny, and in Twine you have to complete all the way up to 10. At least that's what I've been told. I haven't fully verified that because I can't. The only way that I did is that I have completed every SSD in Stonewood, Plankerton, Canny, and Twine Peaks. Once you do that, you go over to your daily quests and your weekly quests. So you go over here to your quests and you go to your main quest and you go to your quest log and you go to your weekly challenges, and right there in the weekly challenges you will have it. I know you guys can't really see it there, but it's, well, let's see. Let's do this. There you go. So it's right there. In your weekly challenges is going to be right there, the 160, which actually I only have 2 days to do this. I got to get on it. I gotta get on it too, man. But there you go. That's how you complete that's how you get the weekly supercharger, or the weekly 160 mission, which might have. We don't know if it's just supercharged. No. Moon Monkey asks, question, what are you or have you used your code reperk and superchargers on? I have not used any of my superchargers or my core reperks or anything because I haven't had a chance to yet. I've been pretty much away for the past month. I haven't really gotten a chance to play. But what am I going to use them on? I have no idea right now. Probably I'm going to have to pick one weapon, which is going to be either the Xenon bow, but right now the bows are kind of broken. Probably maybe a sword. Maybe a sword, from my Paleo Luna, or the Zap Zap. I don't know. There's so many different, and there's so few. It's very hard to decide that. But and in the survivors and heroes, again, probably Paleo Luna. We might make an ultimate Luna setup. Yeah, we have an immortal Luna, so why not make her ultimate? Oha says, question, should they add that we can use our own weapons adventures? Because then that will, with the weapons for vending machines and stuff, it gets very repetitive boring. Yes, it gets repetitive boring, but no, I don't think they should give us our schematics. What I think they should do is they should give us the chance when we go to choose an item, they should give us a chance to see, like maybe see some of its perks, not all of them, maybe. But maybe they should also make it so that we get more variety. If you guys notice in Ventures, we kind of get offered the same weapons over and over and over again. It's kind of boring. That part is kind of boring. Yes, I know that we get a lot of weapons, but just because you're holding a weapon that isn't that good, or you've already gotten a weapon before, I just feel like the variety should be so much more. Maybe they should give us like 10 options instead of just 3 or 4. Or maybe 20 options in a what's it called, in a vending machine. But I like the vending machine concept. It just needs to be balanced better. It's just so boring to see the exact same weapon over and over and over and over and over again. We have a lot of weapons. They should give us all the possibility. Joseph asked, question, do you think they will get rid of vouchers for everything except mythics, or keep going with some vouchers and the rest with flux? I think they're going to keep going. I think they're going to keep going, even though I think they should make it so that you can get flux or voucher. You can use either you want. But we need more weapons before they completely do that. Isti says, question, can you please make a video on the best perks for defenders? I'm working on that. I've been working on the video for like that for a long time. The reason why I haven't released it yet is because I'm afraid the second I release it, they're going to remodify the defenders. And also, I just don't have enough defenders. There are so many different combinations of defenders possible that it's very difficult to do a perfect setup. Unless you get one that has, all crit. Yeah. Jisoo asks, question, why is Save the World so buggy all the time? Every update we get bug fixes, but new one comes out. Like, do they really care this much or not care what Save the World? It's sad, honestly. The reason why this happens is because Fortnite as a whole is just on one server, or multiple servers, but it's one update. Within that update of Fortnite, you've got Creative, Save the World, and BR. It's all the same. Now, this is both good and bad, because when there's a major update, like there is constantly for Battle Royale, new stuff, new challenges, new skins, etc., something that they put into the code for Battle Royale can affect and does affect Save the World a lot. Now, this means that updates for Battle Royale create bugs for Save the World. Now, this is both good and that part is bad, but this is the thing. You might say, well, why don't they just separate the games? Make Save the World on its own servers and its own thing, and Battle Royale can be on its own. That's possible, but the main problem is it costs a lot of money, and B, I think it's a really bad idea if that happens, because if they ever do that, then they have no reason to keep Save the World going. They can just close the servers and be like, you know what, they already are saying we don't really care about Save the World that much, so they could just completely leave it out. But that's the reason why that happens. Jurassic George asks, question, do you feel Epic is in the background working on something big for Save the World in the background and just not telling us? We've talked about this before. We've talked about this many times, especially on stream. Jurassic knows exactly how I feel about this. Yeah, I feel that you guys just have to look at Save the World, look at the models, look at the weapons, everything is so beautiful. There's so much attention to detail. You can totally tell on certain items just how much love and care and patience and attention the developers and artists put into them. It's awesome. The voice acting, the storylines, they're so well written. It's so good. You can tell. And now it's possible that all this work was done before Battle Royale blew up, and we are just seeing the remnants of all this. But I personally would like to believe that there are still people working at Epic who love Save the World, who love working on Save the World, and hopefully they haven't been soured by a lot of the negative attention or a lot of the negative comments and feedback that, the people playing Save the World have given them. And hopefully they continue to believe in it and continue to want to just develop it. They want to make Save the World awesome. Hopefully that's the case. Hopefully that is the case, and hopefully that is still happening out there. And yeah, I want to believe. I want to believe that there are developers out there working on some amazing things for Save the World for the future. Guy asks, question, what would you think of a survivor mission variant where you start with 4 or 5 minutes and each survivor rescued gives you 1 or 2 minutes and mission ends when the clock runs out? Good idea. That's all I gotta say about that. That is a wonderful idea. That would be amazing for Ventures. That's the kind of stuff we need. And Spectre asks, question, what are the must-have weapons in Ventures? For this one, season 14, right now, version 14, season 2 of Ventures, swords, melee weapons. Paleo Luna with melee weapons, hands down, because of the modifier that we have. I have a video actually on my channel about the best weapons and the funnest weapons. No, best loadouts and funnest loadouts. Yeah, so you can check that one out. Paleo Luna. Paleo Luna, hands down, is going to be the best, and of course, you need good melee weapons for her. And that's it. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. As always, I am Duj2. I'm going to leave it here because we've already talked a lot. Congratulations to the winners. To the winner. Also, make sure, guys, remember, if you want to enter for this one, all you have to do is leave a comment down below. Next week, we'll pick another winner. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. As always, I am Duj2. If you guys enjoy this video, if you enjoy what I do on my channel, please do me a huge favor and have yourself a fantastic day. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.